Welcome everyone back to the channel. We have some exciting news today. Exciting news. So, I ordered a 2023 450 Yam and reserved it before they come to the country. But another company brought them in for $3,000 less, I think, at the start of last year. So I said, I'll cancel my reservation. I'll go buy one of them. Went to that shop, sold them all out. Went back to the shop where I reserved it, asked for my reservation back, and they said, sorry, we passed it on. And I couldn't get hold of one. Yesterday was an exciting day, so I ended up buying a 2023 450 Yam. It has been a long time coming. So I've been riding a Fantic 450 2022, which is basically a Yam anyway, just a little bit better. All I had to do was change the springs, no revalving, and it was the best bike I've probably ever ridden. I've had a 2020 Yam, 2021, 2022. 2021 was a little bit better than my 2022 250. Just because it was a bit softer, a little bit plusher. Like you said, I wasn't as fast as what I am now. So it did feel a little bit better. 22 was a little bit stiffer, but was still mint, never complained. Didn't have no revalving. And I got rid of that and bought a gas 250, which felt mint, but just nothing compares to that KYB Forks. Nothing. I feel like everybody knows that anyway. But they're getting one anyway, so I was a bit worried because everyone said that they're a bit stiff, need changing, but I checked my weight and it says I need a stock spring on the back and a softer front spring. But I found out when I bought the bike that the bike's been lowered, which I'm a bit and ahhing about. Like you said, I don't really understand if it's going to feel, or I don't know if it's going to feel any better, shall I say. Feel like if you go lower in the bike, it's just throwing everything that Yamaha's done. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've made the bike that high for a reason. So, I don't know. But going to Apex anyway. Going to see how the day goes. See how it rides. Hopefully I can get the sag setting on it right. Because if I can't get the sag setting, I'm riding it. But if it does, it means, yeah. Well, I'll get back to you once I know what it feels like. So, had a full day. Didn't get to Apex till 1 o'clock. But yeah, rode the bike, felt mint, absolutely mint. I wouldn't say the suspension felt as good as my Fantic 2022 450, but the springs are not for the right knee. It has been revalved, which I found out, a little bit soft, but it's plush. I think it rides a bit too low down in the stroke. I feel it when I'm coming down some sections where there's braking bumps down a hill. I feel like it's just squatting too low, but yeah, it felt good. It felt mint to Varia, so I'm excited now to get my bars and that on it because I use RFX grips and Brentford fat bars. So a little bit different bend than that. Levers weren't set up for me. I literally just got it, like you said yesterday, went straight to Apex. So didn't have no time to help. I just want to make sure the suspension was all right. Because I thought if it's no good, then I was going to drop it off. They'll get it all sorted. So, but now I felt mint. So good day. My review on it, feel like the movement forward and back is a lot harsher, but I've had a KX, like I said, 250s, KX 450s, like 17s up to 20s. I've had 20s to 2022, 250 YZFs. I've had a gas MC 250F. I even had a Honda CRF 450 2022. And I had that revalved by Carl at KTEC, which is, I feel like, when you hear his name, he's one of the best in the business. So, and he come to track with me after I couldn't really get it right. And we got to the best setting ever. And the YZF 450 2023 that I've got now still feels better than all of them. And it's still ain't properly set up for me. So, I think all the stories about it being stiff and stuff like that, I think it's just a bit daunting. It's still probably the plushest suspension you're going to buy out there. So, I wouldn't worry about that when you're thinking about suspension and that. Just go on Race Tech, check your spring valves, and what new and then what size springs and that. They're the best place I always go to. Then order on K-Tech in the UK. But yeah, I think that's the best way. I think your bike will be mint then. The bike was lowered, as I said. I think it was lowered 30 mil, the lad was saying. And to be fair, I didn't feel any different. Obviously, I can't tell until I ride a stock one, but I couldn't really tell. If anything, it felt better because I'm only 5'10" with short legs myself. So I could actually touch the floor both sides on this bike. There was a 2024 450 there, stock. I didn't get to ride it, didn't really know it, but he let me sit on it, and I couldn't even touch the floor. Either side, I had to proper, lean over just to get my tiptoes on. So I felt a bit more comfortable, being a little bit lower. So, yeah, I don't really, maybe I'm not fast enough to notice the problems with it being lowered. Well, it shouldn't be lowered, but it felt good, so I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm going to get home. I'm going to put my bars on, adjust the levers, so like I'm right in. Your man had them like that. Like, you're riding, you're holding on, it was like that instead of like that. Oh, it's a bit horrible, but didn't have no tools with me today, so I just had to get on with it. But yeah, cornering, worlds, and I mean worlds different, better than the 2022 model. Absolutely worlds difference. You can just lay it down better. I did see there's a review about lifting the forks up down so it's flush to help with stability forward. I did get a bit of head shake, to be fair, like sending it off a ski jump and landing it had a little wobble, but it weren't as bad as I thought, and I had it up about 7 mil when I checked it. So like you said, I'm gonna I'll probably try a little bit, like you said, trial and error with it all before racing starts in March. So, and I'll let you all know what my conclusion is when I change it. Something else. The seat was shaved, so I don't really know about the seat. It feels hard. It don't feel soft, but you should be sitting down anyway. It's quite a hard seat. There's no softness in it. The brakes are. Do you know what? I want to talk about this. The front brake was 10 times better. 100 times better. Though all the rest of the Yams I've always had, and I had a 17 and a 20, all the way up to a 22. They're too spongy. Like, you couldn't get it you couldn't get it sharp like a Husky or a KTM. Like, it's just too spongy, but they've gone, I don't know what they've done, but they've fixed it now, and as soon as you touch it, it's sharp, it's on. That was way better. Way, boys. You can massively tell. Friend's got a Husky 250 F 2022, and I felt like there weren't too much difference in the weights, to be fair, when I picked it up off the stand, so that's a massively good thing. Like you said, you notice it when you ride and lift your leg up on how not wide it is in the front now compared to the 2022. But yeah, all in all, good bike. So, got no really complaints, really. I'm excited now. Then I'm going to go ride DMP on Friday. There's a lad I'm going to ride with. He's got a stock, I think he's got a stock 2024 450. So we're going to set the sag up for him because he's like over 6 foot. So we're going to see if we can get the sag right for him on the stock springs. I don't think we will, but we'll see. So yeah, and then I'll be able to have a go at that back to back with mine. And I'll come back with my review on that one. So, but yeah, if there's anything that anybody wants to ask about a 450 2023, any comments I want to know, just drop a comment and I'll try and get back to you, or even I'll even look into it and I'll do a video personally for it. So, yeah, let's see you at DMP Friday.